So I wanted to make this video about lust because I think it's something that we really need to talk about, especially when it comes to, men being addicted to such a like a horrible addiction, right? Lust, whether it's porn, masturbation, sex in general, just these weird sexual desires, and what a lot of specifically men don't realize is that porn does something to your brain. Sex does something to your brain. Lust in general does something to your brain. It rewires your brain to think a different way. And what it's basically doing is basically frying your brain, right? And as someone who's overcome lust, right, it's not easy. It's really not. And in order to really beat it, you really have to lock in. What I mean by that is you have to realize that's a problem. You can't gaslight yourself into thinking, oh, well, I'm just a man, I'm supposed to think this way. Like, no, you're not. Okay, you're not supposed to think that way. You're not supposed to look at a woman and automatically just sexualize her. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work that way, right? And, it makes me think about this woman in the Bible named Jezebel. Now, in Revelations, it talks about this woman named Jezebel who basically she was just supporting sexual immorality. So let's take a look real quick. And I actually did a study on sexual immorality like a couple months ago. But we'll take a look at Revelation chapter 2, verses 20 real quick, right? So Revelation 2, verses 20 says, "Nevertheless, I have this against you. You tolerate that woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophetess. By her teaching, she misleads my servants into sexual immorality and the eating of food sacrificed to idols." Now let's read 21. "I have given her time to repent of her immorality, but she is unwilling." Right. So right there, right off the bat, right, sexual immorality is all throughout the Bible, and there it's displayed through a woman named Jezebel. And look, man. Men have to stop being consumed by lust. It's not just it's not love, right? Lust is a spiritual evil entity in your body that's making you want to crave these weird sexual desires, right? Go to the gym, do something. Go to the gym, read a book, play the game. I don't know, play Fortnite or something. Get your mind away from sexual stuff. Like, stop letting it control you. It's not a good thing. I don't care how strong you think you are physically. If you're still a man, you're controlled by lust. And right, I'm just gonna be really honest with you, right? Because I wasn't honest with myself from when I started doing lust, when I started engaging in lust when I was like 15 years old to when I was almost 20 years old, right? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It doesn't matter how strong you think you are physically. If you are still addicted to lust as a man, especially in your 20s, you're weak. I said it, you're weak. You are weak and you need to overcome it, right? Now, you may not overcome it by yourself. Get with a group of friends. Y'all go to the gym, right? Because you can't keep letting such an addiction just control you, right? This weird, evil addiction created by the devil, right? Because lust is not of God. God talks about love, not lust, right? And at the end of the day, anybody who notices that lust is a problem and they're not doing anything to fix it, like, it's a problem, you're not doing anything to try and get better from it, you're the problem. I don't feel bad for you. I don't. It's a problem. You're not doing anything about it. Don't put your hands in your pants. Don't do it. Just don't. It might be hard. It might be difficult, right? Just don't do it, okay? Don't put your hands in your pants. Don't grab the bottle of lotion unless you're putting it on your skin, right? Don't put it in your hands and go down there with it. Don't do that, right? You are a man of God. God made you perfectly and wonderfully. He didn't make you to be addicted to lust and crave women sexually. Did God preach about that? No, he didn't. He preached about love. Man. And it just, oh my goodness. It's like, and it's specifically a problem with this generation as well, because it's like, man, you got men in their 20s, you got teenagers, right? You got kids growing up that are going to have us as parents, right? And this generation is still dealing with lust. Like, bro, I'm not a preacher. I'm not like some kind of motivational speaker or nothing, but man, you need to overcome that. You need to overcome lust. Lust is not good. Man, it's just... I wish somebody was talking like this to me when I was going through it, right? Maybe I would have stopped then, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you guys this, because you need to get your stuff together, especially with lust. Quit getting controlled by that crap. It's dirty, it's disgusting, it's not good. Because me, I know if I can overcome it, I know you can. Right? Because I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100% real. Sometimes I would even like go on like websites and like go out in town and do it with somebody, right? But luckily for me, and I really thank God for this, is that, you know, when you take a risk like that, you can get STDs, right? That person can try and set you up. They can kill you when you pull up to the house. Like, you just don't know what that person might do. You don't know anything about that person, right? Sex is supposed to be between a married man and a married woman. And this generation is out here just making it just some kind of fun activity. Like, no, what? No. It's not just some kind of fun activity you do on a Friday night when you get out of class or out of work or whatever. You go and hook up with a girl from a bar or whatever, and y'all start having sex in a hotel or whatever. No, it don't work like that. That ain't love. That's lust. That's lust. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you real. I don't care. I don't care. Fix your lust problem. Seek God. Because God is the only one who's going to take that lust away from you. And when lust tries to tempt you in the future, when lust tries to tempt you, you flee from it. Don't try and fight. You flee. Flee from lust. Do not fight out of your own strength. Because every time you fight a spiritual enemy with your own strength, you're going to lose. Just like that. You're not going to win because it's spirits, right? You're a physical human being. You can't do anything against spirits. All right? Suit up in the armor of God. Just like in Ephesians, suit up in the armor of God. Throw it away. Resist temptation. Lust is nothing but temptation. Resist it. Throw it out the window. It ain't no good for you. You got men out here expecting to be husbands and fathers of families, leaders for their household, and they're out here addicted to lust. Lust is what destroys a man the most. You want to know why? Because it destroyed me when I was almost 20 years old. Let me tell you real. Lust kills. Lust destroys. Lust destroys a man. Obviously, anybody can be addicted to lust. But lust destroys a man. It does. And like I said, I'm not like a preacher or anything. I'm not some kind of motivational speaker. I just like to give it to you real. I would like to be the change in this generation. If no one in this generation is going to come out and speak about lust, I'll be the one to do so. I'll do it. Because I know it's a problem in this generation. You can overcome it, I promise you. Stop going on the internet, looking up these horrible videos on horrible websites. Pornhub, X and XX, X videos. Going on Twitter looking at videos of sex. Looking at women online having sex, just degrading themselves to get paid for that. You know, people get paid to have sex on Pornhub. Did you know that? You don't know anything about that person, but you got your meat out. You got your meat in hand. You doing it to just random people who don't even know you exist. You just doing it because they look good. That type of man is supposed to lead his family? A man addicted to lust is supposed to lead a family in the future? Huh? Am I missing something here? Stop indulging in lust. If you need help, talk to somebody. Talk to me. I know it seems like I'm mad, but I'm not mad. I'm really not. I'm just trying to give it to you real. Lust destroys a man. I'll say it again. Lust destroys a man. Turn away from it before it destroys you forever. That's all I have to say.